Hi, my name is QureshiF, and I will be talking to you about Bank of America today, specifically their strategy and planning. Have you ever wondered what your bank will be doing in the next 5 years or the next 10 years, what their next move is, or what they plan to do to be the strongest in their industry? Well, going over that step by step today for Bank of America. Bank of America is an American multinational banking and financial services corporation which is headquartered out of Charlotte, North Carolina. It was founded in the year 1904 and is the second largest bank holding company in the United States by assets. As of 2010, Bank of America is the fifth largest company in the United States by total revenue and the third largest non-oil company in the U.S. In 2010, Forbes listed Bank of America as the third biggest company in the world. In 2008, the bank acquired Merrill Lynch, and that made it the world's largest wealth management corporation and a major player in the investment banking market. The company holds 12.2% of all bank deposits in the United States, and it is one of the big four banks in the entire United States, along with the Citigroup, J.P. Morgan Chase, and Wells Fargo. Bank of America operates in all 50 states, including the District of Columbia, and also over 40 countries around the world. It has a retail banking footprint that covers approximately 80% of the U.S. population and serves approximately 57 million consumers and small business relationships at about 5,600 banking centers, and also owns 16,000 automated teller machines. A large change to the strategic planning of Bank of America has become recently the merger of Merrill Lynch into the parent company. Merrill Lynch was purchased 5 years ago during the financial crisis and finally is going to become one entity with Bank of America. The merger could come as early as the fourth quarter, and Bank of America will take on all of Merrill's bank obligations and debt. According to a recent regulatory filing, the move is aimed at streamlining Bank of America's corporate structure and reducing its costs. The company noted it had gone a good deal of back office preparation to merge different entities and systems and was finally at a point where it could consider whether it needed a separate intermediate holding company such as Merrill Lynch. This is going to be part of a larger reduction where Bank of America will reduce other subsidiaries as well. More recently, Bank of America Merrill Lynch has launched the $1.5 billion sale of its final 1% stake in China Construction Bank. This ends an investment that bolstered the U.S. lender during the financial crisis and has bought it almost $15 billion in trading profits. Bank of America is the latest U.S. bank to exit Asian investments at a time when European lenders show more reluctance to sell their stakes in the region, even as economic growth slows and the risk of bad loan rises. Bank of America originally bought shares in 2005. They spent $11.9 billion to purchase their shares. In the 8 years since, they've grossed almost $26.5 billion. And the original sale of stock started in 2009, but the bank vows to continue to have strategic alliance with the Chinese bank. Bank of America launches a new program which aligns investments with values. They believe that more Americans are seeking to ensure that companies they invest in match their values and beliefs without having to forsake growth. Today, Bank of America's investment businesses announced the launch of a new program that supports clients' needs to align investments with environmental, social, and governance issues they care about. The program offers opportunities for a wide range of investors with diverse interests and beliefs to help meet this. The three categories that they have announced are environmental stewardship, which examines the use of water, alternative energy, climate change, and clean tech. They also have human capital practices, which includes gender lens, investments focused on improving the lives of women, and girls, and also faith-based investing for those who want to invest based on their faith. There's also corporate governance, which focuses on transparency, disclosure, reporting, and incentives, something that is very important ever since the financial crisis. Bank of America also really does believe in value-based investing. Chris Wolf, Chief Investment Officer of Merrill Lynch Wealth Management's private banking investment group, notes that investors are rapidly adopting the value-based approach. He notes that values-based investing accounted for $3.74 billion, or roughly 1 in every 8 to $9 under professional management. In conclusion, after analyzing the changes that Bank of America is going forward with, we realize that perhaps there is some hope for the banking industry. They're finally taking accountability by cutting the fat with Merrill Lynch. They're not waiting for the industry to regulate them, but instead cutting their losses and cutting their extra expenses before they have to be bailed out. They're also taking responsibility in the sense that they're selling the Chinese stock when there are concerns that perhaps the Chinese market will eventually fall, and again they're avoiding the possibility of having to be bailed out. Also, probably the most important aspect of their long-term strategy is future thinking. They're finally using value-based investing. This is something that seems to be the future of investment, where investors no longer just want to make money, but instead they're aligning values, true values, to the investments that they make. Values such as gender for women, their faith, and many other things as well. I believe that this is the correct way to move forward. If you have any further questions, or if you need any more clarification, please do let me know. Thank you.